to my channel, or hi into my channel. Thank you again for being here. Thank you for everything so far. This is, as promised, as on the previous video, this is about Lights Out from Navessa Allen. I like the name. Not only I want to give my review on that book, but I also would like to tell you a little bit about the authors, because many of the authors, they are not authors like literary studying to be authors. There are people that come from several different paths of life with previous professions that they start writing as an escaping form or just as a hobby, and it has grown, which I think it is super inspiring, especially for people like me, you, all of us. We have side jobs or not jobs, but hobbies that become jobs, things that you do just because, and you never think that they will come and grow and become something that you can actually be really successful at. I was thinking about it. Why does that happen? And I come to maybe the conclusion that it is pressure. The answer will be pressure. There is a lack of pressure when you are doing your hobbies. You don't have to be great. You don't have to be perfect. You are just doing that because you like to do that. Yeah. Which is my relationship now becoming with YouTube. It is my relationship with binding. I do it because I like it. I am not going to sell it. I am not going to have any kind of profit from that. It is just really comes from the fact that my little book hospital, it is because I don't like to see the books broken and they need to be mended. The same happens with a lot of authors. One of them, it is Navessa Allen. She was, believe or not, according to her website, navessaallen.com, aeronautical engineer. Wow, great. Even though she says that she was born a storyteller, which I strongly believe that she was, she studied to be a aeronautical engineer, which is not exactly an easy profession. It does require a lot of brain power, I would say, to do that. But that's what she was, and that it is awesome. And she doesn't go in depth on her website. Feel free to check her out. Again, navessaallen.com. She started writing, and as a form of escapism, as she always did, and because people do that sometimes to survive, sometimes just to relax. It is also why some therapists do encourage us to do journaling. Anywho, side note. This is her. She was born a storyteller, she says, the youngest of 5 children. And she ran into the mountains and natures with people from Czech Republic. I'm sure that many of them can relate to that. As well as in other countries in the world, but in the reality that we are living in. And she wrote, according to her website, like 5 books. The one that really got power into people or with people was Lights Out. Lights Out then has a friend that came out in the beginning of this year, if my memory is right. It was last February. Caught out. Don't quote me on that, but we will review it sometime in the future because it is on the bucket list. But now, as promised, Nights Out. Nights Out, I will put it somewhere where I will find it, a place to put it. The graphics, the front, the cover of it. And what is it about? It is about two people. One of them, it is a trauma nurse, Allison, and that has a really stressing job in one big hospital, and she's single, and sometimes she's so lonely. She's lonely, and I don't know if you know, but in the Facebooks and the Instagrams and all of those social media kind of thing, there are a line of social media that is called thirst traps. Do your research, you will find them. And in one of those, she got really, I want to say, fixated on one of them. As a nurse, she doesn't have time. She only has hookups and stuff like that. And she was like a little, let's say, desperate kind of situation. And she sent one of those thirst traps to one of her hookups that showed to his roommate. And the story starts from there. I am not going to give you a lot about it. It is your job to go read or listen to the book. But it goes from there. And they go adventure to meet each other. Maybe that's not exactly the thing. They meet each other on a way that only works in books. Yeah? But it is nice. It is cutesy-ish. And they meet each other and they start to develop a relationship with what I can say a really of side quest. That relationship has a side quest and has a really interesting side quest. It might be a valid side quest, depend on your morals. Which takes me to the thing. This book, it is darkish novel. It's not so bad. It is a good start for if you want to start dark romance. It is not as dark. It is dark with your nightstand lamp on. It's not too graphic. It's not too bad. I have read worse and I'm going to talk about them. So this is perfect. This is the entrance. This is your door into the dark romance world. It is really good for beginners. This is beginner's level kind of situation. And it is nice. I really, 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 really enjoyed it. And I enjoyed everything. And the reason why I enjoyed this, and this might be a little controversy, it is I really like the audiobook. I am a big fan of Audible. I like my Audible. I every month wait impatiently for my 2 credits to pip on my account. It is the happiest day of my month. It is when they come. And it is really well done. I really recommend them to them. I don't know who are the voice actors. Maybe I should do better my research next time. Keep that in mind. But it is really good. It is a duet narration, so it's even better because it is not a female or a male that are changing their voices for you to recognize if it is a male character or a female. Each one has their own, even though the male narrator does all the males and the female does all the females. It is a really nice, it is really well done. I really, 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 really enjoyed it. So I do recommend it. It is beginners friendly. It is for my students that might be listening, watching this film. It is, I would say, B1, B1-ish level. It has a lot of dialogue, so it's nice. If you have the Audible, you can slow it down and take your time and listen to your rhythm, but I do recommend. It is a nice romance. Do it so. I do not possess, I have not acquired a physical copy of this book yet. Maybe next time I will go to Luxor, which is in the country that I am in, one of the best, if not the best place to get books in English, because I read mainly in English. It is, maybe I will do it just for the sake of adding to the collection. But nonetheless, and however, I really like the book. I do recommend it. This is what I like. Nonetheless, even though it does not have a content warning super long and super extensive, hence the long. If you are not okay with people dying and alternative sexual practice, do not read this book. In that case, it's not for the heart, for the fainted. Yes. It is not for you. There will be other books that will be for you. Read the content warnings before purchase. If you are on Audible, it is the first thing when you click on the sample. Do not acquire books without the sampling of it on Audible. And with that said, I hope you enjoyed. It is a short one, but it's really cool and really nice. And I was rooting for them, and that's the humor on the book. It is great, and the references, they are really actual. Like, there is a Gilmore Girls reference, and this girl, it's a Gilmore Girl fan, so I loved it. Not only because of that, but even the pop references are really nice. So I really, really enjoyed it. Read it. I do have it as one of my recommended lists. Next video will be about a book or a series of books that I have not been able to read, and it is a series that makes a big bang on the book and the book readers world and stuff like that, and I was just not able. As they say, I DNF'd it, which is did not finish. So nonetheless, I'm going to tell you why. I am going to maybe give it another chance of try once again to do that, but it was going to be about it. And as I said, the second book of this series, The Cut Out, it is on the bucket list, and I will be adding it really soon, and I will be reviewing it really soon as well. So, thank you once again. If you read the book or will read the book, leave your comment below. Let me know. Let me know which books you would like me to review, if there is any. Can be in foreign languages that I talk, or just put it there and I will try to find a translation to one of them. That's not a problem. I'm always looking for something new to read and something something interesting to read. I am also thinking, since we are talking about the future in this way, I am also thinking about doing a series about the classics. Because I have read a lot of them, and I don't know if it is my age or what. I have forgot about the classics. Yeah. So I'm thinking about it. Let me know what you think, if I should, if I shouldn't. And the website, it's going to be on the notes, as well as the book, Audible. How do you get into Audible, and or how can you find Audible and stuff like that. If you will need anything else, just let me know. Bye. See you next time.